Man, somebody just came in the last broadcast and I missed them. SOS, USA down, proliferated weapons of mass destruction, direct energy weapon systems, and information weapons. That's the topic of this broadcast. We'll see if anyone comes through. I announce it all day long. Check the last broadcast. If nothing comes of this, okay, we got somebody here. Who's here? Say hello, please. You see, I just dropped the last broadcast because I wanted to log it, and then somebody new walked in. And I was like, man, I just missed that new person. They were like giving me blessings and all this. So blessings to the last person who was in here. And please say hello if you're here. And if you were here just now, that's awesome. If not, I'll repeat everything. Let me put the link up. I'll put the link up. Hang on. Okay, I'm putting up tiny. Okay, you're back. Cool. Tiny URL. URL.com/Columbia down. tinyurl.com/Columbia down. I am going to show that. I'm going to highlight it. I'm going to show it. Show it. Oh, wait, show it. Yes, I'm going to show it. There we go. Now we did it. Now we did it. Okay, so as I mentioned in the last video, we have proliferated weapons of mass destruction, Havana syndrome. Babies have Havana syndrome. It's a microwave weapons attack. Where is our military protecting babies who have Havana syndrome? Lynn Bear, who has Havana syndrome, all day long. You know, people in my household who have Havana syndrome, all day long. Myself, who am exposed to neuroweapons, all day long. Where is our military? Why are they not here to handle the direct energy weapon system? Because of an information weapons problem. Maybe it's because everything we think and know about schizophrenia comes from Schneider the Nazi. Maybe that's part of the problem. Maybe 65% majority of combat veterans who are hearing voices and who are telling their doctors it's a weapon really do have a weapons problem. And Schneider's telling them, don't worry about the content of their shit. Just worry about why they believe that delusion. So don't worry that they tell you that they're trained to recognize a threat and that it's a radiological weapons threat. Don't concern yourself with the content of their delusion. Just worry about why they're so deluded about it and try to stop making them be deluded about it and feed them poison. That's Schneider's line. And if you look at Schneider's first ranked symptoms of schizophrenia, they all look like a psychotronic weapon, if you know what psychotronic weapons do. And this shit's been around since electricity was invented, and not before that. Since electricity was discovered, in the public domain, this shit started happening. Like, since the 1800s, this shit started happening. And not before that was this shit happening. So, meanwhile, our military can't protect babies who have basic, obvious microwave weapons attack. Nothing's weird about it. A baby has nosebleeds and brain damage, and they can't protect a baby from that. Why not? Because it's too classified. Why isn't there a goddamn emergency declared by Joe Biden and John Bel Edwards? Because babies have Havana syndrome. Why not? It's an emergency. It's an act of war on American soil. Are you stupid? These people are illiterate. They cannot read the field. They can't read anything in life. They're illiterate. I'm trying to help them read here. I'm trying to give them a quick education on how to read. A fast, quick, and dirty literacy fucking program for these people. Babies have Havana syndrome. What is your duty now? What is your duty to protect what matters? Does it matter that babies have Havana syndrome? Do babies matter? Seriously, this is where we're at. SOS USA down, silent Holocaust, babies have Havana syndrome, target individuals, cyber torture, voice to skull. Thank God I can say this on YouTube and Facebook. Babies have Havana syndrome. What's on CBS News? It's not a conspiracy. Conspiracy theory was a term the CIA invented to make you enjoy your information denial and embrace the line of bullshit about whatever actually happened. So conspiracy theory was made for. It's made for you to be intellectually lazy. It's made to encourage that. It's made for you to settle for things being so mysterious and never ever being revealed. No mystery revealed, just everything just so mysterious all the time to you people. Things add up. You have to read through everything in life. You have to outsmart the CIA. They put it out here for you to read through it because we can handle this emergency. Look, I can see what's going on. So can you if you actually look at it. It's called see something, say something. So why don't you look around and then you see what I'm if you look around, then you see what I'm talking about. You see me saying something, say something about that. Say I saw this guy saying something. Then we can start working together, winning hearts and minds, securing freedom forever. Okay. So what do you think, man? What do you think? Are you like, and what is your life like? Are you targeted? Are you living like a relatively normal life, like with, all the shit that comes along with that? What's going on? Multitasking? Oh, it's all good. I'm just kind of going off to let people know what's going on if anyone ever looks at this. You know what I'm saying? I'm only trying to bring a very important thing, and cannabis is in the Bible and all that. That's an information weapon from way back in the day. I'm talking about information weapons, proliferated information weapons that have been destroying the world for a long time. Now they involve direct energy weapon systems for the last 200 years now. So that's not good. I'm trying to handle it. I think we're tasked with handling it. The way that my suspected CIA weapons operator, probably like CIA front somewhere weapons operator, revealed this stuff to me is so that we could actually handle the threat. Honestly, I believe it is way too late to save the world. I already tried in my own way personally. I believe I'm targeted. I have been through unexplainable things. Objects falling down. Okay, so kinetic, like poltergeist kinetic activity, strange kinetic activity, objects falling down, strange apparitions. Okay, so like blue beam slash implanted visuals, you know what I'm saying, slash augmented reality. Okay, strange apparitions and much more. And so by blue beam, I also mean like religious experiences of all sorts are like blue beam simulations. So you've been exposed to the program, so you're privy to classified shit. So I think you should report the threat. And when you report the threat, indicate that we could use these capabilities to save the world. Like, obviously, we could use these things for like artistic representations or iconographic representations of the Bible. We could like teach people the Bible in all these powerful ways and stuff like that. We could teach all these moral lessons. We could keep people in line, like respecting all their rights. We could use this technology. It's like your cell phone. It'd be like your cell phone goes off if you have like an errant thought, and you sign up for this, right? Because you want to like train your neurology like in an American way. You want to be a good American and shit. You want to be a good person. So it's like if your cell phone like went off and just reminds you have an appointment with your doctor and stuff like that. It's just like that system. But it's like everything we have now is obsolete until we actually employ all these capabilities for the health of humanity. Then everything we're doing is just obsolete. Okay, good to know. Be right back again. I might have to do this a few times. I am doing multiple things at the same time, but I'm trying to listen to you. Okay, man. Sounds cool. Well, I might restart because you're the only one here. So if you absolutely leave, Well, I should plug in the phone anyway. Okay, I gotta log out. Okay, hopefully someone watches this. SOS, USA Down, Silent Holocaust, Targeted Individual, Cybertorture, Gangstalking, Voice to Skull, Neuroweapons in the Louisiana State Capitol, and slavery in the Louisiana State Capitol, by the way. I doubt we'll handle the slavery problem if we don't handle the neuroweapons problem, if we don't handle the cannabis problem, and we can handle all three if we handle any one of them. If we handle any one of them, we'll end up handling all three because I'll be involved. Okay. So it's guaranteed we're going to handle all three of those. And every other problem in the world, it says there will be no more curse. No longer will there be any curse, is the prophecy. And we're here to realize that. We're here to make it happen. We have the technology. I'm privy to some classified shit. We have the technology to literally end every curse. That means no more crime, no more war. We're all going to decide to do it. It's called working together, hearts and minds, freedom forever. That was the point after 9/11. We sacrificed our freedoms, you guys. I got targeted with all this shit. Now I'm privy to some classified shit that says we can secure freedom forever with this technology. It's in our hands right now. We need to embrace it. We need to bring it out into the daylight and stop torturing. And the game is so gamified, and I don't consent or agree to how this is laid out. But we sacrificed our freedoms, meaning it's lethal and fucking gamified to the extent that it's a controlled deploy of an information weapons package that until we handle it, we're just going to be torturing ourselves like stupid Nazis. Okay? Like useful idiots. We're going to be torturing ourselves to death with this apparatus until we handle it. And when we handle it, it's freedom forever. That's how I'm reading the field. That's generous of me. There's no real good reason to torture anybody. They should just bring all this shit out right now into the daylight. Everything I'm privy to, they just should bring it out right now and use it for good. And never use it for torture ever again. And we're going to make museums about it. We're going to celebrate freedom forever, and everybody's going to know what happened forever. No one will ever forget what happened. It'll be never forgotten, never forget, never again. With jails, with no-touch torture, with voice to skull, with, misery, with sin, with any sort of disease. It'll be never again. It'll be never forgotten, never forget, never again. With every curse that we know, even the pain of childbirth. I'm telling you, I'm angling on pain of childbirth being eliminated. Not with an epidural, with something called an ecstatic birth. You can look it up in the science. Women have studied it and had one for themselves and had an ecstatic birth instead of a painful birth. So why doesn't everybody do that? Wouldn't that be a good baseline for all of humanity? If everybody did that, we could start there. End of every curse. Revelation 22, you guys, where it comes from. Okay, I'm going to start over.